I'm sorry, I was not able to attend the morning session, so I don't know anything that I might say now is probably already has been spoken at length in the morning, but nonetheless, I don't know, maybe another set of platitudes. What's at stake in what we're discussing right now? I think Aditya talked about intellectual freedom and freedom of thought, and I think that's really what it is. We're really talking about, and since this is about higher education, we're talking about academic freedom, which means the freedom to set our own intellectual agenda, the freedom to decide what it is that we wish to research on, what not, what we teach and what not, what standards of evaluation that we need to apply in our assessments of what is good teaching, good research, and so on. So, and all this is, as we know, inscribed in social practices. Social practices that have their own internal norms, which are dependent on certain skills, which skills are themselves subject to certain internal standards of excellence. So really, it is these social practices, and when we formalize them, we talk about institutions. So what is at stake is not just academic freedom, intellectual freedom in general, but also institutional autonomy, institutional integrity, right? There is, if that's what is at stake, it's important to connect it and to keep insisting on, what all this is for. I mean, what is scholarship for? What is this freedom meant to be for? And I think there are lots and lots of answers here. But one answer that has suddenly got lost in the last 20 years and disappeared from our public domain is something which was taken for granted earlier, and which is truth. And I think it's very important to get that back on the agenda. Truth not in the sense that it's something which is final, incorrigible, infallible, truth which is revisable, corrigible, constantly open to scrutiny and so on. But truth is what we are fighting for when we are talking about intellectual freedom, institutional integrity, institutional autonomy. We're really talking about truth, and truth is a public good. It is absolutely crucial to our well-being, to any conception of human flourishing, to any idea of what it is, to a public benefit, and so on. And so let's just, this knowledge production is deeply connected to some idea of truth. Some way of distinguishing between what is a good account from a bad account, what is plausible and what is not, what's a good interpretation as opposed to a bad interpretation, what is able to stand up to the scrutiny of whatever evidence that is available and whatever argument we can give. All these things are extremely important, and to connect all these with our institutional freedom and institutional integrity and institutional autonomy and academic freedom, all of this is very important. Truth is, I'm afraid, been a casualty even in academics in the last 20 years or so, and I think that's been a horrible mistake. The mistake is the following. I mean, I don't know much about science, but I tend to think of it in this sort of analogy, right? That there is a Newtonian theory and there's an Einsteinian theory. And we know that the Newtonian theory has been superseded by the Einsteinian theory. Right? So we have meta-theories, meta-ethical theories, and metacognitive theories, which talk about the relationship between truth and power, so on and so forth. But I think those are like our Einsteinian theories. You know, at some deep level there is some connection. But when it comes to living the world, when it comes to, you know, how we are to operate in this world, then the Newtonian theory is sufficient. And likewise, a theory of truth is sufficient. We need it. We cannot disconnect it. So I would say, please link it to the idea of truth. We are fighting for truth of a certain kind. It may not be final, it may not be incorrigible. It's not, you know, what God has given us. It's something that we have, but it's important. And these are all, this truth with a small letter emerges only when there is a certain public space available. It depends on a public space which has a great deal of participatory discussion. It emerges in public spaces where there is a lot of discussion, debate, deliberation, contestation, competition, comparison between different issues, different theories, different, you know, proposals. So it's really that intellectual vibrance, this vibrant sphere. Universities are meant to provide that space for us to arrive at to get things right. To get things right by all this, by discussion. And I think that entire thing is under threat. I used to think at one time, 25 years ago, I think when I thought about academic freedom, I always thought in India, the main threat comes from oppressive communities, from social forces outside. To this, I always thought of Rajeev's book. I also thought that it came from academics themselves sometimes. You know, when not the JNUTA, exactly when I thought that was not the case, but I know many universities where departments are run like fiefdoms, like demigods. And I also thought that we didn't really sufficiently make, maybe this happened in JNU as well, we didn't sufficiently make a distinction between what we might call person respect and belief respect. We don't have to respect everybody's, you know, whatever beliefs they hold. We must contest it, and there's no way to contest it unless we don't believe in it. We can disrespect it. But I think we can do that without disrespecting a person, without stigmatizing, without degrading that person for all kinds of stupid, absurd, dangerous, whatever beliefs he holds. I don't think, maybe, I used to think maybe academics haven't kept that distinction in mind. If you don't like somebody, we think that we start stigmatizing him. Maybe this happened all over. That's what I call over-ideologization. And I think that's all of that is left far behind. What is really today, you know, what is being attacked? Somebody mentioned system itself is. I think that's what's happening. I've never seen such an assault by the state itself. There have been state interference. There have been state interventions of all kinds. But this kind of assault, particularly on universities like JNU, this is unprecedented. So today, our intellectual and academic freedom is threatened not just by oppressive communities or by we ourselves, but by the state. And I think, just one last thing, I mean, you know, from the decision-making arena, which is largely controlled by the government, there are certain issues that societies always keep out. And in traditional liberal theories, for example, you had certain interests, certain issues which are kept out, and which are, to which, we have rights, individual rights. Those are not subject to decision-making. Likewise, there are certain institutions which have to be kept out of the day-to-day control of the government of the day, right? And I thought that certain institutions, like academic institutions, and not just academic, other institutions, well, they need to be kept out. Now, we don't need the language of rights for that, but one thing that strikes me is that just as you have individual rights, but in India we have community rights, and the world over there are corporation rights. So why are we not fighting for certain rights being given to certain institutions, such as JNU, which we can legally fight? This is not something that we have, resolve immediately, but I think we should think about if corporations can have rights, so much institutions have rights.